day, and they are mostly aged between 13 to 18 years. According to a study among university students in the Mumbai region, people aged 17 to 18 years are particularly vulnerable to cyberbullying, and about 80% of them were cyberbullied during the lockdown. Whilst 79% of them were bullied offline before the lockdown, 66.67% continued to be bullied even during the lockdown. As per a recent report, the University Grants Commission helpline has received close to 300 ragging cases since June 2020 from educational institutions across India. Out of these cases, 40 to 50% of them were regarding online harassment faced by students. Additionally, a recent study indicates that lack of access to sex education and gender sensitivity is one of the weakest aspects of higher education institutions in India. So it is important to equip students, parents, and teachers with knowledge about online security and privacy with gender lens, as well as redressal mechanisms that they can avail themselves of if they have been victims of cybercrimes. Given how cybercrimes are often gendered, where most of the victims are girls, women, gender minorities, and young people, it is important to understand the concepts of sex assigned at birth, gender identity, gender expression, and sexuality. While the sex assigned at birth constitutes anatomical makeup of an individual, gender is a social construct that ascribes certain characteristics and gender roles to people depending upon their sex assigned at birth. However, sex and gender aren't binary, and they exist on a spectrum. How an individual perceives themselves is their gender identity, and how they express their identity to others is called gender expression. Sexuality involves how an individual experiences attraction towards others. However, because of lack of awareness, society is still fixated on gender binary, which is one of the reasons for the successful perpetuation of gender stereotypes and rules, and discrimination based on the same. Anyone who steps out of the binary often faces backlash and humiliation, which can result in immense psychological distress. Hence, it is important to challenge gender norms. It is also essential to know about our rights and how to avail redressal mechanisms in case the situation arises. Here are some sections regarding sexual harassment from the Indian Penal Code. Before the commencement of the workshops, we conducted a baseline survey with our target demographic, women and girls aged 18 to 21 years, and 550 women and girls participated in this. Here are some results from the survey. Of the 600 women and girls who attended our workshops, 135 women and girls filled out the post-workshop feedback form. And here are some of the results. Social media is a powerful tool, but it can also be misused. Here are some tips to use social media safely. Always check your privacy settings on social media platforms. Avoid accepting friend requests from strangers on the internet. Turn off the location tracker in your Google settings. Do not click on unverified link, video, photo circulated on social media platforms. Cover the camera of your laptop computer when not in use. Be vigilant with whom you speak to and what you share on these platforms. Thank you to the US Embassy in India and US Consulate General Hyderabad for their support and partnership.